Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kamilla and you are watching Kamilla's Yoga. Since you are watching this video, I suspect you may be experiencing stress. Maybe there's been stress over time for you. Maybe you're experiencing anxiety. Well, you may have come to the right place and I hope this is the right place for you. Today we are going to do a stress release yoga class. So you are not here to achieve any particular pose. You are not here to master anything asana-wise. You are here because we are dealing with an experience and we are going to try it together to hold space for it. If you have clicked this video, you've come a long way. That's a huge step. Now the next step for you is to find a place where you can practice. So if you haven't already, just while I'm talking or pause me, you find your space. The next is, you have started this, so follow it through. I know that when we experience high levels of stress and even anxiety, very familiar with that myself, it's so hard to finish what we start because we just want that feeling and that experience, that sensation to go away. Give yourself time. Commit to this class and then judge this, whatever is happening right now, afterwards. Not even judge is the wrong word, maybe contemplate or evaluate or have an opinion about afterwards. So follow this through. Do that for yourself, yeah? Okay. Now I would like you to find a seated position. It can be any position and you can be anywhere, alright? I have a little pillow under my bum. It helps me just elevate. I love sitting with one leg on top of the other, but you of course do not have to do that. Now just finding that seated position, and if you are super stressed, that is your experience this moment. Just inhaling once, exhale through your mouth. One more time, inhaling once, exhaling through your mouth. And remember, don't expect your feeling, your sensation, your experience to go away like this. Allow it to take time. Allow it to take a couple of moments, yeah? We're going to do that breathing again. So inhaling once through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Alright. Really good. I want you to pull out your peace fingers. And I would like you to put them right between your eyebrows. We're going to do a breathing exercise. And if you're going to do just anything at all, this is the exercise you want to do, okay? We're going to do an alternate breathing exercise between the two lungs. Peace fingers, they go right between the eyebrows or just a little bit above. Now we have the thumb on one side and we got that ring finger on the other side. I want you to take that thumb and I want you to block that side of your nose. It doesn't have to be right or left, doesn't matter. Just the side of your thumb, block it with your thumb. Now from here we're going to inhale. At the top you change, so your ring finger blocks the other one. You open your thumb and from here you exhale. We don't do anything at the bottom, we inhale. Changing at the top, thumb closes, ring finger opens, exhale. Do nothing at the bottom, inhale. Changing at the top and find your rhythm. Staying with this until I tell you to change or do otherwise. Always changing, fingers at the top of your breath. At the bottom, that is when your lungs are empty, you don't do anything. Staying with this, finding your rhythm, finding your pace, taking your time. Being patient with yourself and with your body. A few more times, just staying with this breathing exercise. And remember, taking this class through, that's why you open it. Completing these exercises. Let us do one last one. Lowering your hand down, inhale. And exhale through your nose. Inhaling once. Exhale with your nose. Well done. Your sensation may not have passed. Maybe it has calmed down. Maybe it hasn't. It's okay. Lower your head to your left. Inhale as you roll your head back, coming to your right. Exhale, head comes forward. Use your breath. Inhaling, head goes back. Exhaling as your head goes forward. Remembering this is exactly where you're supposed to be, and this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And changing sides, we are still inhaling as that head comes back. We are still exhaling as the head comes forward. One last round. And then lifting your head up. Hands on your shoulders, elbows forward. Inhale, elbows lift. Exhale, elbows draw back down. So we inhale up. Exhale back. Normally I would tell you to keep your spine straight, but for this one, move. If you need to move, if that stress is harboring your body so much, you move with it. It's just energy. It's not dangerous. It's not going to harm you. It's energy. We're going to use it. And we're going to learn to release it. So take your time. Inhale, other way. Elbows up. Exhale, elbows draw forward. Nice. Okay, 2 more rounds with this one. Using your breath. That is your tool for this class, alright? Nice, lowering the hands down. Now come over onto all fours, however you would like to get onto all fours. And if you have a pillow like me, we move it to the side. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and we're going to move into a cat-cow. So we inhale, arch your spine, lift your gaze. Exhale, round the spine, look towards your navel. Inhaling, arch, and exhaling, rounding. And if you want to stay with this, you can do that. Otherwise, if you feel that energy, you go into that wildcat. But don't let the wildcat become an additional stress in this moment, okay? Remember that stress is only a visitor. Everything will pass even when it doesn't feel like it. Okay, and if you're in that wildcat, rounded, circular movement, you change your sides. And if you're in a traditional cat-cow, you just stay with it. Yes, that's it. Coming to all fours again, walking the hands forward, inhaling here and exhale, lowering the chest, forehead, armpits to the earth, opening up that back, opening up your chest. Spreading your fingers, finding strength through your arms, and thinking that your spine is going to lengthen. If you want to move your hips, swaying them from side to side, you can do that. Right. And then drawing the navel in. Inhale, all fours, tucking the toes under. Exhale, lifting the knees all the way into your downward facing dog. Walking that dog out. And remember that your asana practice, so the physical practice, it doesn't have to look a specific way today. That's not why we're here. We are here to listen to the body because the body has something to tell us. So if your hips wants to move, you move them. Finding that sacred space on your mat. As long as you don't move away from the mat, you're not going outside the mat. Your mat is where you move right now. And then you inhale, lift the heels around the spine, coming into that super high plank, and then exhale back into your down dog. Okay, inhale, coming forward, exhale back. Like a wind, like a wave, inhale forward, exhale back. And if you want to come forward and then bend your knees, arch your spine, you do that. One last time, inhale forward and exhale back. Nice. And then you look forward to your hands, step your feet towards your hands, and then inhale, lifting your spine, halfway lift, and exhale, fold, bend your knees. One more time, inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Coming to your halfway lift, wherever that is, and exhale, fold, wherever that is. Now from here, taking your time to roll up. We may have blood in our head, really good for the brain, but we don't want to get dizzy when we come to standing. And then you lift your arms up, inhale, and exhale, lowering the arms down. We're going to do something that may seem bizarre for a lot of people. We're going to shake. If you've ever seen an animal do something that agitated them or stressed them or excited them, they shake afterwards. It's because it helps them regulate their body. It regulates them, and we are animals, so we do the same. So this is gonna, first time you do it, it's gonna be a little bit weird. Allow it to be weird. Preferably you're by yourself right now and there's nobody here that can watch you and you're just safe, right? So just start by shaking your hands. Okay? And then if you want to, you can close your eyes and you can allow that shake to move into the body. Watch me sway from side to side. It helps. Remembering that we're not moving outside of the mat because the mat can hold us. It's the safe space, right? So I'm not running around my living room like a crazy person, which we are not, by the way, crazy people. I'm just here on my mat, allowing the practice to handle this, and then just shake it out. All right? Just move your body, just in any way that feels comfortable. Closing your eyes. And as I'm filming this, I myself am not particularly stressed, but this is something I do when I am stressed or when I do experience anxiety, yeah? And my shaking looks a lot wilder than this when I do, but because I don't have that need in my body right now. But if you do, you shake it out. Making those sounds that you need. Alright, if you need a little bit more shaking, you rewind and you do it again. Otherwise, you come to the top of your mat. You may feel your energy lifted, but your distress is energy. It needs to come out. You cannot block it. You cannot wish it away. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your hands up, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold forward. Big step back with the right foot. And then exhale, coming to your high lunge. You can keep your hands on your front thigh or you can lift your arm up. Nice. And then inhale, hands to the earth. Exhale to a plank. Inhaling here. Exhale, lower either to the belly or halfway. Inhale to a cobra or an up dog. And exhale to a down dog. So do this flow according to your body, yeah? Nice. Looking forward. Inhale, stepping that right foot forward. Exhale as you lift your upper body up, keeping your hands where it's preferable to you. Finding length through that back leg, lifting the knee. And then inhale, hands to the earth. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rolling up through the spine, inhale. Arms to the side, hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhaling once. Exhaling, open up. Well done. Let's do the other side. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot back this time, big step. Inhale, and then exhale, lifting up. See if you can move that back heel right above those toes. Although asana doesn't have to be perfect today, we are just moving with that energy that is harboring our body right now. And then inhale, hands to the earth. Exhale to plank. Inhaling here, finding your variation wherever that is. Inhale. Inhale up, Exhale, down dog. Yes, walking those feet slightly closer to your hands and moving with it. Because when we move with the energy, we allow it to express itself, and it's like we find a safe space for it. Look forward, left leg between your hands, inhale, and exhale, lift. Finding that balance. Balance is challenging when we experience stress. And inhale, hands down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up through your spine, hands out, arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Inhale and exhale. Nice, well done. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk into your plank. And then hold your plank. Okay. If your plank looks like this, that's fine. Maybe your plank looks like this, that's fine. Just wherever your plank is. Inhale. And exhale. Finding strength through the shoulders. We are transforming whatever you are experiencing into something positive. We are not wishing it away. We are not pushing it away. We're just using it to something good. Inhale last time. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Hands slightly off the mat. Look down. Inhale, roll up through your spine, coming to the height that your back allows. And exhale, dive down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. And then we're going to move into child's pose. Toes together. You can keep your knees wide. And just see how that feels. Remembering that your mat is still your safe space. Okay. If you know Ujjayi breath, you do that. Otherwise, you try to alter your breath, trying to keep your exhales longer than your inhales. A couple more times. Nice. Look forward, gaze forward between your hands. Inhale through all fours and exhale into your downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg up, inhaling here. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Lowering the shin down. Exhale as you slide that back leg back for Pigeon Pose. Inhale, lifting up your chest and upper body. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And just staying down. And if staying here is hard, if it's still a lot, you take your peace fingers on your forehead, between your eyebrows, and you start with the alternating breathing, and you can do that 2 times, both sides. So you inhale. Changing sides at the top, and exhale. Doing nothing on the bottom. Changing. And doing that one more time. Committing to this practice. Well done. Hands underneath your shoulders, back toes to the ground. Inhale, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Walking it out if you feel like it. And then lifting your left leg to the sky, bending that knee. Inhale, knee to nose. Lowering the shin down and exhale, slide that back leg back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, lifting up your upper body. Exhale, diving down. Last one. And coming down. And again, you can do the alternating breathing technique if you still need to. Otherwise, just lowering the shoulders down and listen to me a little bit for now. I cannot express this strongly enough, that when we do experience stress and anxiety, pushing it away will only welcome it back very, very soon after. Acknowledging it as energy and using that to shake it off while using breath to regulate the nervous system to calm us down, it's a better recipe for that stress and anxiety to evaporate rather than being locked and putting a lid on it. Hands underneath the shoulders, inhale. Toes to the earth and exhale. Really good. If you're still here, I'm super impressed. You're doing great. And then knees to the earth. Lowering your heels to your bum to your heels, and then sitting down. And then just pulling your right leg in, left leg out. Inhale, so the right leg is, one leg is bent, right? The other one is straight. Inhaling here, and exhale, fold forward. If you want to take these peace fingers, same as the straight leg, grab a hold of your big toe. The other arm comes out and you're diving forward. And of course, if the flexibility there is available to you, you can do both legs at the same time. But because this is not an asana focused practice, we're dealing with something else here. Okay, changing sides now. Stay if you're doing both legs. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, down. Yes. Every time you inhale tranquility. Every time you exhale, you just release it. You let it all go. And then coming up to a seated position. And then we're going to lay down on our backs, seeing if we can continue the work down there. If you come this far, you're doing super great. Roll down through your spine, finding your way back to the ground on your back, pulling the knees in, just rolling a little bit from side to side. Inhaling, then if you need to, you can exhale with a big and then putting your heels to the earth, lowering the lower back to the ground, hands either down by your side or overhead. Inhaling here and exhale, lifting up your tailbone and your bum and all that follows. Inhaling down. Just a reminder, you can keep your hands down here if you like. Otherwise, you exhale coming up. Inhale down. And exhale up. One last time. Inhale down. And exhale up. And inhale down. Exhale, knees to your chest. Exhale. Okay. Inhaling here. You can extend your arms out to the side like a T. Pull your knees so close that your lower back is touching the ground, and you allow your knees to fall to your right. Look towards your left. Both shoulders to the ground, just closing your eyes. We are winding down. We've done the work now. Yeah, we have done so much of the work. And now we are just allowing that tranquility to enter our body. Inhale, coming to center. And exhale, other side, lowering the knees down. Right shoulder to the earth. And then inhale, lifting up your knees. We're going to work the hips. Feelings, they sit in the hip. We need to release it. Put your right foot to the ground, bending that knee. And coming into half a happy baby. So, left arm on the inside of the left leg. Crossing the shin with your arm. Finding your pinky side of the foot. Little toe side. And then lowering that left shoulder down to the ground. So make sure your arm is not behind your leg. This is really complicated. It's like unnecessarily complicated. Cross it in the front of the shin and then lower it down. Of course, if your flexibility is here, you lengthen that right leg, making sure you send that right heel to the bottom of the mat and then the toes up. Grounding into. Beautiful. Okay. Inhale, both knees to the chest, changing side. Left leg down. Right arm on the inside here, crossing that leg. Grabbing a hold on that little toe side of the foot, drawing the right shoulder down, opening through the hips here. Close your eyes and relax all the muscles in your face. All the muscles in your face. Relax. Let it go. Grounding into the earth. And then drawing both knees in. Lowering the legs down and lengthen, finding Shavasana. Now this is going to be the key. There's so many keys in this practice today. Finding Shavasana here. Laying down on your back, arms slightly away from your body. Making sure your palms aren't down towards you. Rotate the palms up. Just open them up. As if somebody's coming to place something in your palms. Feet are away from each other. And right now, you can make any small adjustment you need. Because we're staying here for a few minutes. I'm going to sit up for this one. So you stay down. But I'm going to sit up as I find it easier to talk. Seated. So you are laying down on your back. And you may experience that this energy is still rotating through your body. Now we have changed it up a little bit. Now we're gonna let the rest go and we're gonna let it all settle. Closing your eyes and finding contact with the earth. Noticing what part of your body is touching the ground. Whether that be a mat, the floor, maybe you're outside. Is anything touching the ground beneath you? Locate those spots in your body. And allow those spots to just melt deeper into it. As if you're just letting go of all your muscles, sinking into that. Drop your head heavy and notice how heavy your head can get. Allow the eyelids, the eyes to soften, your cheeks, your jaw, your mouth, your teeth. Allow the teeth to fall apart a little bit, away from each other. Tongue releases from the top of the mouth, down, back into your mouth. Taking an inhale, and as you exhale, dropping the shoulders to the earth. Now I'm going to move down towards the chest, shoulder blades, the belly and the back. The area often holding space for those feelings that we are encountering today. I just want you to feel them a little bit. Can you let go of the muscles in this area? Reminding ourselves that feelings are just visitors, never permanent, and they are not who we are. They're just there, flowing through us. Now if you have a knot in your belly, I want you to see a color. It can be any color. Any color popping into your mind. Maybe you have it in your belly, the bottom, the top, the chest, anywhere. And if not, you can locate a color anywhere in your upper body space. Just a little ball. Now as you inhale, let that color expand. And then exhale, let it sink back down. Inhale up. Exhale down, floating with this color. Inhale up, maybe it expands further this time. Exhale down. I want you to visualize maybe seaweed in the water. Just floating with the waves, floating with the movement of the water. That is what this color is doing with your breath. It is moving with your breath. Just opening and closing. It is not dangerous. It's just here. Now see if you can visualize yourself holding that ball of energy. And you just release it out. Out into the universe. And the universe will catch it. It will not bounce it back to you. It will not float. It will just go into the universe. The universe can handle it. Maybe you need to do that a couple of times. You can use your hands if it feels useful. Or you just visualize it. Visualization is another great tool. And every time you release it, you exhale. Whether with your mouth open or closed, it's up to you. You can do that as many times as you want, or you come back. Lying down. Now I want you to see very light blue color. Maybe even close to white. Floating, circulating through your entire upper body. This is clarity. Circulating, just moving at a pace and tempo that it needs. Now as you inhale, you expand your upper body and it starts to move slower, and you exhale, it continues to move slow. This color, this new energy that we are filling our upper body with. Now you can spread that color through your legs, your arms, and your head. And you can see it finding connection to the earth through your roots. And then silence. Just you, your breath, and the present moment. You have come this far into the practice, and you are staying for the good bit. Reminding ourselves that the mat is a safe space. It is a safe place. It can carry us. It can hold us. Perhaps you need something from yourself. It could be kind words, a compliment, positive feedback. It can also be space to just be. A permission to give yourself a time out. A permission that what you consider imperfect to be absolutely perfect and exactly right. Even in those times where your mind had other ideas of what perfect was. Maybe you just need permission to be. Allow yourself to just, and then not staying with that. Whatever you gave yourself, you stay with it. You may repeat it again and again and again. Changing your vibrations. Changing the narrative. Finding your breath. your breath. And if your mind wants you to wander everywhere else, you remember that you are in charge. And you tell those thoughts to wait. I will get back to you at another time. Right now, I am busy, and my busy is breathing. My busy is taking care of my body and giving myself space, time, and allowing myself to just be. But I will get back to you at another time. And then drawing your awareness to your breath. Visualizing that those thoughts that were just pushing and pushing and pushing, they are further away from you now. You can stay here as long as you need to. If you need more Shavasana, there will come a video at the top of this video, and you can just click it and go right into it and continue the practice there with me. Otherwise, you inhale. As you exhale, you move your fingers and your toes. Move your hands and your feet. And you slowly begin to wiggle. Drawing the knees into your chest. Falling over onto the right side of the body and allowing yourself to stay there. Just finding that comfortable position on the right side of your body. Staying with the practice for this final little piece of the class. Creating a full circle. And then in your own time, coming up to a seated position. However you like to get seated. Closing your eyes, lengthening through the spine, bowing your head slightly forward, hands in front of the heart. Taking an inhale, exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. I will just, before you go, give you a big thumbs up. You did great. And the feeling may not completely be gone, but allow yourself to just deal with it. Yeah, allow yourself to just, it's just here, it's just visiting, it's not dangerous. But if it's reduced, if it's gone, then great job. You did a wonderful job. And you can do this as many times as you want. And remember that alternating breathing exercise is your tool. Yeah. I hope I see you again next time. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up because that truly helps. And of course, leave a comment below. Let's start the dialogue. Perhaps you have questions or comments. We can communicate with each other as well. And I hope I see you again. Thank you.